once we log in, this is how the console looks like. So here all the reports which have been saved and created previously are visible. At the bottom we have this taskbar to navigate between different workspaces. For example, this is the public documents workspace where all the public reports are saved. Moving ahead, on the top right corner I have this plus button. So when I click on this button, what I get is a create folder and a create story option. So I'm going to create a new story or a report. So here I can give it some name. And along with that, I can also optionally give it some description and save it. So as soon as I save this, I can choose the desired data store whose data I wish to show, and suppose I'm selecting this particular data store. So here I get all the shared views which are available in that data store. So suppose I select this particular shared view and click on the plus icon to add this to the newly created report. So now this is listed as a view in our newly created report. So I can go back now, and next to the plus icon I also have this magnifying glass icon. So I can search some keyword to get some reports over here. So I have this hiring data reports over here. So in order to view a report, I can tap on it. So this will list all the views in this report. So here I have all the views which are present inside this report. So here on the top right corner I have this filter icon. So this is a global filter. So what this filter does, it restricts the number of records in all the views of our report based on the selections which we have made. So we can restrict on the basis of dimensions, measures and time fields in our data store. For example, I want to select the data only from 2016 to 2017. So I'm going to select year measure, and here I'm going to input whatever condition that I wish to apply, and then click on the apply button. So once I click on apply, what would happen is that all the charts would be modified accordingly. So here what will happen is that the data in all these charts would be shown according to the filter condition which we have added. So now next to the filter icon I also get the themes option. So what this does is basically it helps us change the appearance of our report. So there are a lot of different themes like dark, moon, slate and so on. Moving ahead, in order to get detailed description of each view, I can tap on any different view. So suppose I'll tap on this one. So here this view shows the designation wise average CTC and hire count for this particular organization. Here at the bottom we have this slider. I can drag this slider forward in order to get the rest of the records which are there in this particular view, and I can also tap on any of the bars to get a detailed description. For example, I can easily make out that for the designation of senior software engineer we have 74 candidates in this particular organization. Here also on the top right corner I have this filter. So this is a filter similar to the global filter, but this filter will exclusively be applied on the selected view only. So suppose I wish to see the data for only those employees who have more than 3 years of experience. So I'll go on experience, and here I'm going to select is greater than as the condition and give this a value of 3 and apply this particular filter. So once I apply, the data for this particular view would change, and it would show the data for only those employees who have 3+ years of experience. So apart from that, at the bottom left corner we have this mic symbol, which is the voice assistance, so which lets you talk to your data. So I'm just going to click on this. So this screen appears. So I can long press the mic button and say any relevant query which I have related to the data, and the answers would come off. So let me demonstrate this feature to you. Maximum CTC offered for QA engineer. So once I'm done with all my queries, I can click on the done button. So I'll go back to the view list and select some other view. So for example, this particular view shows the experience as well as the number of candidates in each team. So from here, I'm going to go again to the voice assistants. Total number of team. So now I can also go ahead and add this particular chart to a business story by clicking the plus button. So this shows that the view has been saved to our story. So I can go back and I can find this particular view over here. Lastly, I can go back, and in order to log out from the app, we have the logout button at the bottom right corner.